boys.
Yes, 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 yes.
You know what I'm saying? We could be dropping more bangers, man. We could be in Hogwarts, man. We could be all over. Might be in Verdansk, or not Verdansk. Sheshkaniski. We in the car where walls on. We everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? But today, tonight, tomorrow, every day you need to watch it, man. We here. We about to drop a clip on the rec, man. This the community of 2K is. It's in a bad place, man. Let's just be honest about it, bro. Like, it don't matter if you come out there with your friend, 2, 3, 4. You gotta come out there with a 5 if you're playing the rec, man. The community's just crazy, like, where to start? X. Like, the game just takes an X button, bro. It don't take more than just X. I don't know if you ever played Madden. Try playing Madden without using X. That's just like what this game is basically about. Like, if you play Madden and you don't press X, that game probably never function. So it's just weird in this community. It'll be the 2s, 3, 4s, the ones you don't need to pass to nobody. But specifically, the wreck, bro. That thing is bad, bro. These guys right here, hot. Fuego. Shout out to the white squad, man. They came out and did their thing. They fought. They pulled through because it's something that I'm gonna mention while this game go through that is very important in this 2K community. That is just not seen. I know you're probably like, but bro, you're playing with little kids. I don't know what 2K needs or the community may need in 2K, but if you think of Call of Duty, they got you got proximity chat. They even edit that to, like, if you want to be in a proximity chat, you can proximity chat. Just keep in mind, me watching this video, you're probably like, yo, bro, what's the problem? Like, that's cool. Continue. Like, in Fortnite, you got people that were probably talking to crazy little kids, so, like, they even fixed that, 2K, they don't fix anything. But do they? Like, the consumers, as us as 2K, we like to, inside 2K, we like to, say, hey, yo, guys, Mike Wayne, such, like, pass me this, get me that, give me this animation, give me this, do this, and it's like, hey, that's not basketball, and something they have to continue to fix is basketball. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree, man. This game is very simple. It's fun, but it loses its edge of, like, competitiveness. It's because you get squads in here that are all squatted up, like they're coming in 3 deep, 4 deep. They're losing on the threes all day. So then they're like, oh, I got one more person. Let's go to the rack. They go to the rack. They're only going to pass to those 4 people. Overshoot, get their shots up. Like, they couldn't get up all day on the threes because people on the threes are playing probably way more intense to, like, run you off the court than they are doing in the rack than it seems. And like hitting agenda type of way, if that makes sense. You gotta be realistic, man. These guys coming in the squatter, and they think, hey, man, we're gonna win with the power of friendship. My friend, and it's not those 2Ks no more. Don't get me wrong. I feel like those other 2Ks, you get to just run up and down the court, spam a square button or something like that, man, and it gives you, like, whatever animation you desired. Because it gave, like, a green animation, like green layup, green. So, like, I feel like we're getting a lot of people that just sits down and believe that these other 2Ks are what this 2K is. This next gen, man, I feel like it's way more advanced than the average 2Ks. I feel like its animations, majority of the community will never probably see, just because the way it functions, from timeouts to, oh, we don't know you, so we're not gonna pass it to you, or I didn't like that you made one mistake, so hey, for this next 20, 30 minutes, I'm going to intentionally not throw it that way. There's a lot of other things worked on that's not 2K. I'm saying, I feel like the community will say, the viewers will say that 2K is very repetitive. It's just like the last 2K. That's what 2K is this like that no one's noticing that it's not that many bangers out, right? It's not that many people out there. It's like, oh, there's more complaining that it's not up. But it's not that. I feel like no one knows this year is momentum. This 2K season is about momentum. It's a little laggy though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to catch on to that, guys. Ladies, not even the kids. I feel like I play with a bunch of kids. They play basketball since we were watching TV so much, bro. But they just play the game and it looks like they're playing basketball. They're playing some of that. They're just running everything. These group of guys are runners right now, bro. Like, they're all grown, dude. They're all grown, bro. Or at least grown up sense of what intention they trying to do. If you've been watching this gameplay, you're just like, yo, bro, what's the problem? Just 14-12. Okay, clear, you're not getting the ball in the first quarter. Okay, but let's watch this continue. Pay attention to who they want the ball to go to. This 2K is about intent. You gotta play with intent, bro. If you're not intentfully making sure that person gets that alley-oop, making sure he gets that back door, and you're throwing a lot of other commands in, that command, by the time it reaches, like, oh, throw a pass, throw the lob, it don't correlate with how much of intent you had to do with that play. Oh, I wanted to hesitate, I wanted to escape and do my spin and escape and fake pass, and then I'll throw it. Like, that's not, you don't see no one on TV in the NBA doing that. So how can that function come up in the game and be successful? That's what 2K used to do. You could be able to do so much things and mess up so much timing, but you could just still throw it or still press square, and it's perfectly functioned in an area. No longer that happens. Or at least no longer you can rely on just that. I remember when 2K had like a road to the finals. I forgot what 2K that was. But it was like however you ran and played decided on how good the team was going to be doing. It wasn't just like just one person all the time. Yeah, he could just go off, but that one person going off, everybody had to been like going back to him, sending him screens and stuff like that. Or if a whole team is going off, they're making sure each other can score and setting screens. Someone got break starter on to Hall of Fame. Someone got catch and shoot on. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have as much exaggerated badges, but it was something like this, man. And it's kind of cool. But it's unfortunate it's not seen in the community as much because people worrying about calling all the timeouts. People worrying about, hey, only my friend is cutting down low. I'll icon him. R1 square, R1 circle, all game. My point guard is there. R1 X to him, and he's just a dribble head point guard. He's just like this in a dream world, just going crazy. By the time you and your team realize that the other team doesn't figure out what you guys are doing, I feel like the, the the team right now on offense is already arguing like, oh, give me the ball, or cursing each other out, or blaming each other. They forgot they had a whole other 5 other people in the world on a controller trying to control the game. It's a saying, right? Like, it's not who has the powers, but who wields it and control it with the will of, like, being successful with it, not just being evil, pure envy and stuff. Right? So it's not all about just who has the rock, right? It's about who you giving the rock to in first intent also. So if I know I only want to pass it to him because I still think he's gonna score, but he doesn't even want to give it to no one else. The ball is dead now. Everything looks like, oh, I should just take off and I should jump off, but in this 2K, if 2, 3, or 4 people under the basket, guys, like, the animation, there's no standing animation you can equip to make a standing animation even more hyped up, other than being a big man and getting dunked elite packages, which no one is maxing their hideout, maxing their close shot, maxing their standing dunk, first thing off of everything. No one's doing it other than the big man that you got on your team. And he spreads it out so he could be versatile, so he gets the rock to dribble, to shoot just enough, so he's not just a straight stand-up dunker. Let's be realistic. Ain't no switching up. Gotta, come on, like, that makes sense. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, like, alright, so what's the point of this video that I'm here, bro? Like, you're up 27, 21. This is something I call momentum. Where people like to go up on other players, they like to keep hitting the same players they want to only hit. Not because, like, oh, he's going off, I want to hit him. Like, they just want to hit him because that's my friend, that's my teammate, that's the person I came in the lobby with. Those days gotta be done. Like, you and him gotta be, like, hoping that came into a lobby with people, and they gotta come in hoping I'm in the lobby with people that want to play the game with X, with intent. They want to go with momentum, until they don't even know momentum is hitting them. So they can run up and down, go wild, not want to pass it, nobody want to do shot, I'm gonna hit my man. But then after a couple misses and a couple bad possessions, the other team catches momentum back into the game. They could have been out the game 30. I came back from 30 before. How? Just straight, no misses, and the other team trying to just keep taking off, and like everybody trying to get contact dunks. Like when everybody's up and I'm gonna do whatever I want, that type of mentality. That impatient mentality to things, Pay attention, like certain people are just hitting each other over and over and over. I think we lost one. I don't think they lost nobody. Alright, so like I said, like, we're up. Like, you still want to go, what's the big deal? Y'all up. I mean, y'all don't know the outcome of the game, but just from this point of view, it's like, everything is looking pretty cool, bro. They haven't been hitting you from what we've seen, but look, they're doing their thing, yeah. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, like, in Madden, you're not gonna just stop snapping the ball and just I'm gonna just hold it. You're not gonna just say, I'm just run. Or I'm just gonna keep passing this defender over there, where that receiver is running, a hot defender. I'm gonna pass it to only thing. You're not gonna do that all game long. It just doesn't serve no purpose. But it's way more positions in football, less positions in basketball, less things to do, way more to cover in football. And it seems like it's more of a energy to play Madden. Like, I gotta do this play, set up this route, make him run here, make him set a screen there so I can get over there. If he runs and he do a short route to the right, and then I make a Hail Mary long route. Okay, cool. That safety might cut down. Let's see if he's covered too much. It's stuff like that you do that you focus with. Hey, sit down, boy and girl. I'm gonna be dropping those doggy vids too, man. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I apologize for the interview. I'm just really upset about how the rec is nowadays, man. I'm just looking for a pro-am team, man. You watch this, man. Send me an invite, bro. I'm looking for a pro-am team. I'm looking to get nice little runs, goodies, man. You can't read them all, but I love a goodie, bro. You ever turn your system off after a goodie? Some people be thinking they having goodies and just catching L's, so it's like you were never gonna win. So it's not a goodie. Like, a goodie is like, man, you might have missed last second on the shot or a back cut up. They hit a half court shot. What? That's a goodie, bro. But not no. You called all the time outside. All that try to have it in that. That's not good games, man. That's just being honest. That's not good games. I could run to the store and come back and still be in this rec game and be down something and come back and play the fourth quarter and win. That's what the rec had came down to. So now that you can't stand out of bounds, it's even more foolishness going on court, guys. Y'all don't even notice that. It's way more horrible. I'm gonna play through it, or I'm gonna throw the game even more crazier. Or me and my team was gonna only play within ourselves because we play with so much bad randoms all the time. That's doing the opposite of what I would do, or the opposite of what a good player would do solo playing. Like there's no matchmaking to say, hey, I want to play with people that want to pass the ball around. I want to play with people that just want to rim run. I want to play with people that want to spot up. This should be a game style to jump into before playing this rec stuff because it's freelance jumping in. I'll see what you do whenever we get on court. I get it. Everybody gets to play, but it may diffuse whatever the game may be in the near future to like having fun or just having a consensus of so much comp to play when you go into the rec or so much comp here. It's comp in the pro-am, but you're not gonna get a good file that's gonna tough out the pro-am because it's so scary. It's just a whole nother file completely not making no mistakes and they trying to get you up like they really gaming with you. I know it's like when you can take this 5 to the pro-am, it's not this close, so they'll never have a lead. And you take most 5 to the pro, nobody's really doing what they're supposed to be doing because that other player just isn't voluntarily let you run. Isn't just like he's actually gaming back with you. Like the 9 out of 10 times in the rec, someone isn't gaming with you. Like they letting you go out of bounds, they letting you catch the ball. And pro-am, like they not letting you do nothing. Like the team got like 20 steals. They done locked in by the third quarter. It's like a 50-point blowout. I feel like the rec has too much leeway. Just pay attention, man. Like, if you're looking right now, like, the game is getting real touchy. It's getting real awkward, if you ask me, to a point where it's like, it don't look like we're pulling away, like we're losing the momentum, right? Alright, pay attention. So these guys have been constantly hitting each other, constantly saying we're only gonna hit each other. Eventually, by the third, fourth quarter, other people that's playing the game, they're going to adjust. So that's what you do when you play 2K. Maybe the first two, maybe the first and the fourth, but the quarters you do adjust to can help you win this game. It can help you win this game. You know what I'm saying? So like when you playing other teams, saying that we're just gonna run back cuts all game to my favorite player that I know he can dunk when I pass it to him, my favorite teammate. Eventually they're gonna just stuff the paint, right, with more players because that's what makes sense. In reality, if Ja Morant or anybody's running to this rim and they're jumping really crazy at that moment, alright, maybe he's gonna get every dunk off like that. Alright, put 2 defenders right there and jump with him straight up. Don't foul. Let's see if he's finishing. So it's a bigger dunk. So the game function is like that. Trying to go up with 2-3 people over and over and over. It kind of makes it look like the other team in momentum that's down 20 is doing what they got to do to get back. Especially if you didn't make the bucket. Especially if they get the block. Especially if they get the steal. Especially if they get the turnover. The momentum for that team picks up drastically. So now the team that couldn't make a shot, the team that couldn't really take a layup, they were moving slow and they wasn't looking like they could do any contests. They couldn't look like they couldn't even get a steal. All of a sudden they're getting everything because that team has momentum. And I feel like the creators only gotta talk about the SIGs they put in or stuff they add in because y'all guys don't care about this type of stuff, and that's why the community has deteriorated so crazy, bro. Like, you guys got so happy with I got a fast guard that can I got a build that can score, outscore everybody. And now it's not all about you just getting it no more scoring. It's not that many. It's so many more animations, but now the animation mode to just do this boot 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 and score isn't there as much without momentum. If that makes sense. So somebody could be really nice, but once the momentum isn't there, the shot is different, the release is different, the meter's different, how much stamina you taking to get all the way over there is different. My favorite thing too is that I love that everyone has badges. So you have a badge, he has a badge, and like y'all got all these badges on that makes me nice. What about the badges you don't look into that decreases your badge? What if that person don't have on the perk that make his takeover go up crazy? What if you have on the perk that decelerates your takeover, or decelerates how you shoot, or decelerates how you take dunks? What if he adds on the opposite? What if people are optional in ways you're not? Or way most of the community is not. So sometimes majority of the time their players are gonna have a way more successful game because they're just running how they need to run. Meanwhile, people going up on 4 or 5 people, you're gonna get a good view of all this. I'm not about to run up and down and you're gonna think, okay, you're butt too. No, no, no. You're gonna see. I like to see how my player plays with normal momentum. We don't lose. It makes sense. Okay, why we're missing makes sense. All right, all right. Let's try to actually playing the game, making adjustments. Yeah, I like that. Not running up and down sporadic now, wondering why I'm missing also. I got a wide open shot. It's breaking. It's late. It's early. The momentum is shot. Everything is one pass, take off. One pass, dunk. One pass, go for a bad layup attempt. That's bad momentum. Save it be momentum. You just can go me cruising, man. I'm gonna be dropping some bangers on some resurgence. I might hop back in the Warzone. They drop third person, I'm back in there heavy, bro. I gotta stop neglecting it. I be just weirded out that they're gonna take it out in 2 weeks, so I don't get too hyped up on it. But I had some crazy bangers. Oh, in third person. I don't know if I picked those. But it's just fun playing the card in third person too, bro. I think it's heavily beautiful. Um, Saying like everybody that you seen that was like, hey, what's the problem? You guys are winning, you guys doing fine. It's not that I'm back there. Like, look, they're still taking the shots. They're still getting the ball from their best friend that they believe in them more than anybody in the world. And not other people that look like they weren't that good coming out of the fourth quarter. No matter what you like about this video or not, subscribe or not. I'm gonna be real with you when I drop these vids, man. I need the communities to be a little bit more smooth. I might need to build a little community myself. So I said, no, I'm about to just start dropping the vids, just dropping the tea, man, and putting it on, like, and getting my own little bubble around smart IQs and just running rep. Like, it don't take that hard to hop on, get rep, and go about your day, man. I got other things to do. I don't got time to be playing 30, 40 games trying to get a little bit of rep. Like, let's go work out. Let's go. I'll be dropping workout vids coming up soon, man. It's called growth and no growth, man. You're gonna see it go from growth to no growth to no growth to growth. It's not gonna make no sense, but it will. God, you really turned up now, man. And they done put me in another mode, dog. You don't even get it. It will be understood in the long term. You know what I'm saying? Eventually not. But understand the same people that you were watching that was like, oh, they're not that good. They're not. Eventually they get that fourth quarter mode, right? Like, remember in 2K, I could walk to the store, come back into game store running. You only down by like 3, 4, and I've been like running out of bounds, and no one's just been passing it. I put it personally to run, and it's like, I don't care about this guy, I'm playing random, etc., etc. Cool. But I come back, and it's so fourth quarter, I'll hop on the sticks. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm in the wreck. I'm trying to score, and they're like, oh, yes, finding you back, and they hitting you green. I told you, pass me the ball. Like, all that now is now a norm where you can't run out of bounds. and you just gotta have people stay in, and fourth quarter come, and they're gonna try to be here, and they're gonna shit the bed because not because they want to stay and play, because now there's something called momentum. But in real life, you just don't see a team just flash back out of nowhere. You see a team come back out of nowhere, and that's cool. But if you just lost the lead, you just lost the steam and everything. It takes you a quarter or two, which you can see from the second to third, the third into the fourth. A team can catch back steam in that momentum and lock in so crazy in the momentum, and now it look like you playing crazy calm. And not only that you look you playing crazy calm, it's like your players taking forever to drive past. Your player taking forever to the because you don't even have clamp breaker. You don't even have certain badges that make your player turn up just off rip. So you noticing, oh, I'm turning up along with my friends after him, my two other friends, then got back to back bomb little first couple plays, first couple quarter plays, where they look like they turn up, and now you jump in it like, yeah, I don't need passing to nobody, just my man. I do that. So all y'all just playing like that, thinking that it's just gonna just go, it's gonna just go, everything's gonna come together. It don't work like that no more. You can get lucky, but what's lucky out of 1 out of 7 games? You just lose, quit, force quit, lose. What? So I done hopped off of this, man. I've been Call of Duty. I've been hog to work, man. I've been I didn't even sign a contract to SmackDown. I might get that new SmackDown that come out, a new WWE. You might see me stream that. I might stream a little couple other games other than just 2K this year until I officially get a calm pro-am, calm rec community team that can just get in and just enjoy the game and just worry about how the game should function more and not just swear they don't play 2K, they don't take 2K that serious. But the average person that is winning 2K majority of the times is literally just playing it like they're playing Madden, using X, pressing square, using X, pressing square, right? I snap the ball, I throw it to the icon, right? Be R1, L1, hold the icon runs, and they press catch ball aggressive, or they play catch ball passing with square or triangle. You dunking with square, you throwing alleys with triangle. So it's the same amount of functions, but people been stressing it into, oh, it's me and my friend on the field, me and my friend on the line. So if your friend is the O line and you the quarterback and I'm the running back and I'm not part of your crew and Madden my player, you're gonna snap the ball and then figure out the configurations that you can hand the ball off to the lineman so he can run up the. It would never get that drastic, my boys. It would never get to that point, bro. But in 2K, in this community, I done found a way to make that make sense, bro. And now him, you saw that shot? He didn't even shoot like that in the game. You would think he would thought he'd been shooting like D Lillard the whole game, but the momentum, the feel, I've been shooting, I've been greening, let's go. They really all hoopers. They really do play. They just had a bad stink of the game. Maybe they started speaking. Maybe they started saying, you know what? Let's really hoop, yo, bro. They just passing over there with. Let's slow it down. And now VIP has to catch a loss because he's playing with some overly aggressive 2K lovers that commit to saying they not ain't into 2K. This is I don't really play like that, but they ain't here spamming R2 flick left, R3 left. They throwing in their command list to like a million buttons where that real 2K players just press command list X, square, cut back, square, X, set a screen, stop, roll, dunk. They not even doing much. That's just all I wanted to get across from this vid, bro, man. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, man. I be dropping more bangers. I'm gonna try, but try. And other videos and other games and all that, I'm gonna drop as much bangers as possible because anything else, it's more fun, more dubs, more victory. A loss is a loss. You can learn from it too. You don't gotta really be sour about it. But it's gonna be a while, man, before a lot of things happen in this community until I get this to like, let's go 10K subs, 10K likes. I don't know how that goes, bro. Just get it out there, share it, let people know, watch it, and understand. Like, fix this community, bro. Cause how, Sway? How, Sway? Forget the animation, forget the six. Understand that momentum is it. Momentum is real.